On a frozen mountainside in the Ural wilderness, 9 experienced hikers set up camp. By morning, every one of them was dead. Some with broken bones no human strength could cause. Some without eyes. One without a tongue. And no one, not in 1959 and not today, can agree on what really happened. This is the mystery of the Dyatlov Pass Incident. It was January 1959. 9 skilled mountaineers, most in their early 20s, all seasoned in the bitter cold, left for a skiing expedition deep into the northern Ural Mountains of the Soviet Union. The leader was Igor Dyatlov, a 23-year-old engineering student known for his precision and discipline. They weren't amateurs. They carried supplies, diaries, and cameras, documenting each stage of their journey. When they returned, they would be awarded the highest hiking certification available at the time. On January 25th, they reached the last inhabited settlement before the wilderness. 2 days later, they began their trek toward a peak ominously named Gora Otorten. Don't go there in the language of the local Mansi people. Bad weather soon caught them. Snow blinded their path, and the wind screamed across the ridges. They strayed off course, climbing a slope of another mountain, Kholat Syakhl, Mountain of the Dead. Rather than turn back, they made camp on the exposed slope. Just 1.5 kilometers below lay the shelter of a forest. But for reasons still debated, they stayed where they were. That decision would be their last. The hikers were expected back by February 12th. When no word came, friends and family were concerned, but delays weren't uncommon in such harsh terrain. 8 days later, panic set in. Search parties were formed. Soldiers and helicopters joined the hunt. On February 26th, rescuers found the camp. The tent was half buried in snow and cut open from the inside. Inside lay all their gear, boots, coats, food, untouched. 9 sets of footprints led away into the dark. Some were barefoot, some wore only socks, in temperatures that could kill in minutes. The trail led to the edge of the forest. Beneath a towering pine, they found the first 2 bodies, lying near the remains of a small fire. Both were dressed in only their underwear. Branches above them were broken high in the tree, as if someone had climbed desperately for something, or to escape something. 3 more bodies were found between the tree and the tent, frozen mid-stride as though trying to crawl back to camp. The last 4 took over 2 months to find. Buried beneath 4 meters of snow in a ravine, they were dressed in clothing taken from the others, as if they had survived longer. But their injuries didn't match a simple death from the cold. One man had his skull smashed with force comparable to a car crash. 2 others had ribs shattered inward, as though by a massive pressure, yet no external wounds. One woman was missing her tongue, eyes, and part of her face. 2 bodies had clothing contaminated with radiation. Official investigators eventually blamed an avalanche, but many disagree. There was no sign of an avalanche path. Footprints showed the hikers walking, not running, from their tent. Other expeditions had camped there without incident, before and after. And the injuries, the missing body parts, the radiation, none of it fit the avalanche theory neatly. So the rumors began. Some whispered of a secret Soviet military test, and the hikers had seen something they weren't meant to see. Others spoke of strange lights in the sky and alien interference. Local legends warned of the Menk, a massive ape-like creature in the mountains. Or perhaps the hikers turned on each other, driven mad by fear. The truth remains buried beneath the snow. But one fact endures. Whatever happened on that mountain in 1959, it was enough to terrify 9 experienced adventurers into leaving the safety of their camp and walking, half-dressed, into certain death. The Dyatlov Pass Incident has haunted investigators for over 6 decades. Avalanche? Military cover-up? Or something far stranger? Tell me, what do you think happened on that mountain? Leave your theory in the comments, and if you want more stories that keep you up at night, make sure to subscribe. Because next time, we're going somewhere even darker.